Came out from the bottom, going straight up to the top. While y'all niggas sleeping, yeah, he punching in the clock. And they call him Mike Barron by the Lambo at the lot. And he on his gun, and it never ever stop. Came out from the bottom, going straight up to the top.
Oh, we got
what's
no
up,
turn
Mike?
up today.
Yes,
What is up, everybody?
It's that boy, Mike.
From Brown. Woo! Let's get it. Let's go. Hello, hello. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you. We can hear you, Mike.
It's good to be back. It is good to be back. Okay, we're gonna do something real quick. We're gonna do a little exercise. Okay, all of us low beards. If you ain't done it before, I hope you don't have like a spouse or a loved one that walks in and be like, "What the hell? What this weirdo guy's doing on the internet?" It's a little weird. Okay, last time I had a little heavy oil going on, but don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys some instructions. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Danica. Okay, Brent. Okay. Instruction is this. I want you guys to look at your palm, your left palm, in fact. Go and look at your palm. Okay. And not only do I want you to look at your palm, I want you to actually kind of admire your hand. Think about your left hand. It's been with you your whole life. Some of you guys, it's been with you since you're 21. Some of you guys are like 41. It's there. Look at it. If you work out, okay, kind of how like what I'm trying to do, you got calluses. Go ahead and look at the little lines in the middle. Okay, I have an M in the middle of mine. It's crazy. This fucking thing has been with me my whole life. Take a look at it. Okay, if you're married like I'm married, there's a ring on your finger, hopefully. Take a look at it. Now just gonna wiggle your finger. Just gonna wiggle your left hand. It's looking at you. Damn, that's a beautiful hand. Okay, when you're ready, we're gonna put it up like this. Now we're gonna turn it up at the camera. Everyone's gonna be like, "Hey, Mike, happy Thursday. Hello."
Hi.
Okay.
Hey, Mike.
Hands down, Cynthia Roman. It's so nice to see you, girl. Okay.
Thank you. I made
Good
it.
job, everybody. Good job, everybody. Now we're gonna do it like this. Tia Evans, I see you. Okay, we're gonna go with the right hand. Damn, this one's nicer. Shit. This one's a little stronger, okay? The fingers on this one a little thicker. It's crazy as hell. What the hell? Just gonna look at your hand. Literally, we don't do enough communicating with our bodies. Just look at that freaking hand. It's beautiful. Look at all the lines. Look at the skin. I'm almost 40 now. My shit looking low, not like it did last year. Okay, and now just whenever you're ready, just look at those lines, and we're gonna wiggle our fingers. We're gonna just wiggle our beautiful fingers. That's crazy. It's like I send a message to my hand, it starts moving. It's like a video game, but better. Okay, now we go to the right. We're gonna face the hand right at the computer. And when you guys are ready, let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Come on, Manny. We're waiting for Manny. There we go. All right. Hi, Mike. Says hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hi,
Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hands down. Clap it up. Give it up, y'all. Get up here. Okay. Cool. So if you guys are like managers, leaders, speakers, if you guys are like supervisors, what's really important is to get everybody in communication. Because what happens is you're like in a meeting and you're like talking and like little dude looking at like what do they call that? OnlyFans. Little dude looking at OnlyFans on his phone and you're trying to talk to the dude. You know what I'm saying? Or you're like trying to communication in the group and he's like looking at Netflix and chill. What? I want us all here. Okay, Sejan, I want one heartbeat. I want us in calm, and I wanted like really just one pulse. That's why I do that, to get us all here. That's it, pretty much. Cool. Everybody good?
Yeah.
So look at how this is gonna go down. I'm gonna hang with y'all for about an hour. Whatever y'all need, let's talk about it. And the form right here, we're gonna do a Q&A. Next time we meet, we will do a mastermind with a specific subject. And the specific subject is boring, but it's about administration. Next time.
Awesome.
That's going to show you how to change y'all. Okay.
That's
so what
awesome.
we do here, any questions y'all have about the academy, any questions you guys have about sales, marketing, success, whatever the hell, whatever you guys want to do, let's talk about it. Let's get it out. There's no too big questions, too small questions, whatever it is. Okay. Whatever y'all need, let me know. Okay. Next thing is this. Who here is jumping on for the first time? Nobody? Okay. We got a lot of people. Okay, cool. Perfect. Okay. So let me just properly introduce myself. All the new people, Isaiah, welcome. And all the people that have been here, like Miss Christy Flynn, welcome back.
Thank you.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Mike Barron. I'm a high ticket closer, 38 years old out of San Diego, California. My whole life I wanted to be great. I grew up as a little young kid and they thought I had OCD and ADD. They wanted me on pills and medications because I couldn't sit still and keep my hands off the kids. 25 kids in the classroom, I got my own cubicle away from the class. Okay. Everyone thought I was fucked up and crazy and, bouncing off walls. I come into high school. Let me back up. I was born to a 6-year-old single mom, was on government assistance and never had no money, ain't got no daddy. Okay. And, just grew up kind of rough and tough. I moved into my teens and I wanted to be a tough guy. I wanted to be a gangster. Okay. I wanted to be a G, Luis. And walked out of high school as a juvenile delinquent in our juvenile hall. Was never a bad dude. Was like in straight survival. Like, I'm just like, you got to respect me. Where's the guy looking at me like that? And then I went into corporate. I had some success in corporate, excuse me. I started going to YouTube and I'm like, how to become successful, how to get rich. I came across a guy named Grant Cardone. I got addicted to his material. I went to go work at his office. I became, since that time in my 20s, I mastered one skill set, sales and closing, that literally took me from a broke kid, being in my 20s, paying rent late every damn month over and over again for over half a year. The landlord's there. I'm trying to act like I'm not home because I ain't got no money for rent. I went from that guy to becoming a multimillionaire. And today I am a 8-figure earner, not because it's cool, Adeseli, but it's what it is by mastering this skill set called high ticket sales and closing. Today, I'm one of the fastest growing CEOs in America. I know I don't look like a whole lot. Look at my face. But looking dusty as hell, crazy. And I've been recognized by Inc. 5000 as one of the fastest growing CEOs in America. It is crazy. It's like out the matrix. It don't make no sense. They're like, let me give this.
Wow.
Let's give this man some bullshit ingredients. And then, like a nice little thing came out of it.
End
So it's
up
crazy.
growing. Yeah,
Anyways, let me tell you this. It's my purpose in life to help those often left behind. And you don't have to come from a rough background. You don't have to be struggling in life. I help a lot of people, but my personal purpose in life is to help those often left behind. I was hanging out with a guy named Nick Legend this past weekend. I haven't seen him in 3 years. He told me 3 words that changed my life. One was about counterintentions. And I know if he didn't give me those words, I know my circumstances would have been different. So that's what I'm here. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to help you. If you haven't noticed yet, whether you've been onboarded or you met Casey Cox, or maybe you met one of the supervisors, everyone here is pretty cool. Like, we don't like, no funny people. So welcome. Nice to meet y'all. And let me ask some questions. Danica, you're the quarterback today?
Yeah, so Mike, I already gave them an instruction. Everybody that has a question, they need to raise their hand. So we have a total of 6 people who already raised their hand. So I think you just go ahead and call their names so they can ask you the questions.
No, you call the names. You call the names. That's too much.
All right. Okay, cool.
I told you I was a kid.
I got you. No worries. Okay, so the first one we have here is the beautiful Miss Deborah McCoy. So Deborah, go ahead and set us out your question.
Are you kidding me? What's up, Deborah?
Hi, Mike. I'm so happy to meet you. Finally. Woo-woo!
Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. I love your hand. You didn't pick the yellow hand. You're like, You love that. Come on now.
Thank
Deborah, what's
you.
going on with you?
I just want to ask this question. When you first started out, what area in business needed the greatest improvement, and what did you learn from it?
Yeah,
because I didn't use the word challenge, because I remember in one of your videos you said you didn't like the word challenge.
Right. Okay. So you said when I first started out, what was like the area of needed of improvement, correct?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm hearing? Okay, cool. If you guys haven't heard this, you want to write this down. 100% of the people on planet Earth have desire. 100% of people on planet Earth have desire. I just went to the mall, and I usually don't go to the mall, but I wanted to look like Richard Fan. Richard Fan right there. Richard, wave your hand. Richard, you can't hear. I had to go pick up some new shades because I just had to do it because I'm going to be in a wedding this weekend. So if I go to the mall and say, hey, ma'am, what do you want? Oh, I want to retire my folks. Okay, sir, I have a magic wand. What do you want? Oh, Mike, I want a Bentley. Ma'am, how about you? What do you want? I want a house right there in La Jolla that overlooks the water. Everybody and their mama got desires, everybody. But listen, this is from Russell Brunson. Only 2% of people have ambition. Only 2% of people want to get up, go out, go get it, go kill it, and bring it back. Only 2%. There's a reason why they call it 1% earner. Because if you line up 1,000 people, it's only going to be 10 that actually really slapping like that. So long story short is I was whatever you want to call it. Okay. It definitely wasn't looks, but I was given a gift of work ethic. I got a lot of horsepower. I can go all day and all night and I don't get tired. I can go from 5 a.m. to the next morning, 5 a.m. And at 4:59, the next day, you will see me up just getting after it. It's what they were saying. He got OCD, he's hyperactive. I was given that gift. So that being said, I am a workhorse. I work very hard. So the biggest problem, to answer your question, is like, okay, I was in corporate. I was the #1 career advisor. Oh, when I was in staffing, I was the #1 staffing advisor. Oh, when I was at GCs, I was a manager. Oh, these positions I've really excelled in my career. So the hardest part is recreating myself. That's the hardest part. So imagine right now, we have about 100 people on our team. Not that I'm so cool, but imagine if we had 100 mics. My appointment setter could set like me. My closer can close like me. My onboarding manager could create the experience. And Matt Murdock's kind of crazy, but they can actually onboard.
Yes, he is.
You got the hair and everything. Bride of Frankenstein. Okay. I do video, I do graphics. Imagine if my supervisors could supervise like me. So like in this world where I'm at, Limelight Media LLC, in this facility, like I'm one of the most skilled people in every single profession, if not the most skilled. So the challenge for me is like, how do I create another mic? How do I create another mic? So that's the challenge, very beginning. And that's the challenge that I have right now. But guess what? It's going to be very hard to create another Miss McCoy. It's going to be very hard. It's very apparent, your vibrancy. It's very apparent. We can all see it. Okay. But the goal, okay, is like, can we get to 80%? And I didn't make that number up. That's from a billionaire. Okay. From a fellow named Mr. Fertitta. Mike, no one could ever be you in your company. So what we want to do is get these people up to 80% of your ability. Your setters, they got to get up to 80% of your ability. But then we could flip the whole game and say, now we Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs didn't actually create this. He wasn't like putting the glass. He had to go get engineers better than him. He had to go get like designers better than him. Okay. Yeah. And it's okay. And the only reason you won't do that is because you can't attract that talent or you're intimidated. He's too good for me. Don't worry about that. First part of my job is recreate myself. Can I help you?
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah. Thank you so much. That helped. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Good to see you. Okay, Danica, come on.
All right. Next is Miss Angela Brown. Miss Angela, please unmute yourself.
That name. I know that name.
Yes, you do, Mike. What's going on, Mike?
How are you?
I'm doing good, Mike.
It's been so. I done had 4 kids since last time I seen you. 4 kids, and then okay. Yeah.
I know. I finally joined the academy, and I think you seen my post on my T-shirt.
I
finally got my shirt. So I'm really excited. I'm so happy to be officially a part of the family now. It's so good. So I'm really excited.
It's crazy how it's just like full circle because we've
been
connected on the internet.
It is. And it's crazy because that's how I know I'm meant to be here. Because. It's like you said, it just came back full circle, and it came back full circle without me even really trying, Mm-hmm. So, it's amazing. But my question that I actually have 2 short questions. The first one is, realistically, Mike, like, should we be also looking for mini me's right now, or should we mostly be trying to concentrate on basically like developing ourselves? Like, should that be our main focus right now? Because I know that you are real big on personal development. So should that be my main focus right now, and then get into the making an avatar of myself, basically?
That's a good question. That's a really good question. If you guys are mute, you don't have to mute. It's too quiet for me. I need like a little bullhorn or something, a little bad cowbell.
Okay, let's do it.
So look, here it is. You guys can find this on YouTube. Okay. Everybody here want to make a lot of money, right? Like we love people, but everyone here want to make some paper. Okay. Okay. So we all want paper. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I love paper. That's the truth. I love people too. So the way you make paper, okay, then the very first step is you have to have a high ticket skill set. That's number 1. You have to have a high ticket skill set. Okay. We got all these people out there in the streets. They're talking about they want to make paper, but they don't have the skill sets and the wherewithal to actually get that paper. Doctor, attorney, lawyer, dentist, engineer, okay, astronaut. These people are making a lot of money because not anyone could fix teeth. You got to go to dental school. Okay, you got to get a bachelor's and a graduate. You went to school for about 9 years. So the very first step to make papers, you have to have a high ticket skill set. In the journey of the entrepreneur, we call that skill up. So before you go recreate yourself, you got to skill up. And if you're taking notes, you want to write this down. You have to have the skills to pay the bills. You have to have the skills to pay the bills. So after you skill up, Ms. Angela Brown, I'm getting the whole deal. After you skill up, then you got to start up. Like, man, I got the skill set. I don't teach dentistry. I don't teach, how to become a doctor. But there's a young man over there named Casey that's 21 that's making 30 to 40 grand in his pocket. Young man, 21-year-old boy. He's making $30 to $40,000 a month.
Ow.
He don't fix teeth, or he's not an attorney for Johnny Depp, but he closes deals. Step number 1, you have to skill up. Step number 2, you have to start up. You got the skill, now go apply it, Mel. So many people get the skill. So many people go to get a degree and they don't get their ass up. What I say is get your ass up, get your ass out, go get it, kill it, bring it back to the house. So number 1, you got to skill up. Number 2, okay, you have to start up. Number 3, this goes to where you're asking. Number 3 is called scale up. You got to scale up now. Scale up means add systems and layers and people. Okay, I became so good at sales and closing. Damn, I'm really good at this thing now. Let me go apply this. Damn, I done made some money. Damn, this is nice. Cool. Shit, Mike can do anything, but Mike can't do everything. Let me go scale up now and go get some other little mini mics to start teaching me how I do it. He or she, doesn't matter. Let me do that. Damn, now I got a fleet of y'all. What the hell do I do next? Okay, and there's more steps of the entrepreneur. Just a quick one would be step number 4. That's called sell up. That's where you have equity partnerships and you have strategic partners. That's what I'm starting to do now. Preston right here, Preston, my bro. This is more business. Okay, him and his wife, they own a beauty salon and they do coaching for beauty professionals. There she goes right there, Salita. They do the best stuff in San Diego. And I'm a partner in their business. How the hell? I didn't know I was gonna grow up with a little fingernail company, the little eyebrows and lashes. No. Okay, but it's weird. It's crazy. I'll be doing that at night and I'm looking. It's weird. It's super weird. That's why I don't put my hand up too much. I got the nails on now. Anyways, so skill up. Okay, start up, scale up, sell up.
Okay.
Final step is the ultimate entrepreneur, your legacy play. When it's all said and done, what will your last name be? Okay.
Okay.
So let's skill up first. Let's start up, and then we get to scale up. Does that make sense?
Okay. That makes total sense, Mike. That makes total sense. And that's what I was thinking, but I wanted to hear from you what you had to say about it. Because you know how sometimes we get information, we start getting overwhelmed, you know, and I'm the type of person that put a lot of pressure on myself, you know, which is kind of a good thing, but then sometimes it can be a bad thing too if you're not being led in the right direction. So that's why I wanted to know from you. Yes, sir. And my other question is, with the LLC, like, should it be a wise thing for me to create a LLC now, so like for tax purposes, or how, you know, what is your opinion on that?
Yeah, so you go to LegalZoom LLC, it's $79. I have 20 LLCs. Okay, it's $79. I use LegalZoom and
LegalZoom. Okay.
You know, like there's so many different tax benefits with having your own business. So like this car payment right here,
Land truck.
that's about $9,000. I didn't bring the truck today, but this car payment is almost $10,000 per month. Okay, that's for marketing. They know, you know, this jacket I'm wearing for Louis Vuitton for marketing. It's tax write-off. There's so many different benefits. You know, if you work out of your home, like I used to, you can actually use your space or your bedroom as like your office. There's so many different benefits. But I'm not like the CPA person. I just tell the CPA what it is. They do what they do in the system, and it's like boom, I'm good. You know.
Okay.
So there's a lot of benefits. But I would consult with, you know, a tax person. But get your LLC. Control. Yeah. It's really good to see you though. It's really nice to see you.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you so much.
We're gonna have Danica, you got to connect with her.
Yeah. She looks like amazing energy. I feel it.
That's
super nice seeing her here.
Okay, Angela, good to see you. Okay, Danica, where are we going?
All right, thank you, Miss Angela. Next is Mr. Anthony Arnold. If you can unmute yourself.
Anthony Arnold.
Yo, what's going on, Mike?
What's up, fam? How you doing, man?
Oh shoot, man, nothing much, man. I got a couple of questions for you.
Yes.
As of right now, I'm 23, but I want to always have a step or two ahead of myself. And I just got placed as well. So
Okay, man.
my first question is going towards of me being able to make the money that I am going to make being a sales representative. What would you say would be like, I guess, the best place when you earn, that money that's being brought home? Where would you actually be able to put it that allows more interest to come out of it?
Okay, you said allows more interest from the money you're taking home?
Right, exactly.
Okay, so I'm talking about like skilling up. I'm talking about starting up. I'm talking about scaling up. Are you familiar with Robert Kiyosaki?
No, never heard.
Okay, you guys know Robert Kiyosaki?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Rich Dad Poor Dad. So we go like this. Rich Dad quadrants. Okay, watch this. So watch this. This isn't me. Okay. So this is what this guy talks about. This guy's a very big guy when it comes to like personal development, giving out financial advice. This guy's big. So he says this is how you like actually make the money. So, the very first thing is like you're an employee. I work at Walmart. I do my 9 to 5. I get a paycheck. That's how I earn my money. Okay. The hour I put in is the dollar I make. Then he said after that is going to be you're going to be self-employed. So you're like, man, I ain't listening to the man no more. I'm doing my own shit. That's what I did. 2014. I'm like, man, I ain't doing corporate no more. I'm doing my own shit. I'm going to start my website company. So I was self-employed. Thought I was cool as hell. It was just me in my living room. Okay. So you actually start working for yourself. The next thing is right here. You become a business owner. And you become you become a business owner and you own a system. So like me, I can take off for a year and this business will continue. We have 100 people. And the guy that's running it, John Pena, okay, this dude here is making 99% of the decisions. The only reason he's not making the decisions right now because he's getting married in 2 days. He's going on vacation. So I'm the executive director for the next 2 weeks. So here's the business here. Watch this. Ain't no way in hell you're buying 3 Lamborghinis just being motivated. It don't work like that. You got to be the smart person at some point. So here I'm right here. I'm the founder. Okay. Here's John Pena. Here's Gary. Okay. So what that is I own a system. You get it?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what you're talking about. You're saying where do I put my money? Okay. So right now you should be storing a minimum of 10% of every dollar that you earn. Can you hear me?
Right, I hear you.
Yes. You should be storing a minimum of 10% of every dollar that you earn. Somebody gave you $100, put $10 away. Somebody gave you $1,000, $100 away. Okay, that's bare minimum. That's bare bone minimum. What you really should be doing, it takes a lot of discipline. You should be storing 40% of every dollar that you earn. 40%. Okay. This is what a coach taught me. Kareem Stewart. This is back in 2000. Kareem, I was rocking with Kareem back in 2018. Okay, here we go. You see my screen?
Yes, sir. I can see it.
The first year I learned this, I saved $250,000. He said, Mike, this is where you put your money. Okay, he go like this. He says, 10% of your money is your savings for the future. That's kind of what I just talked about. Okay, he says 10% of your money is to personal development. You call that source. What's your source of information? What's your source of data? Okay, so he's like, Mike, you got a business. 15% of the money that you earn, each dollar is for your marketing fund. Okay, he said, Mike, life will happen. And I don't want it to happen, but life will happen. Okay, this is your reserve fund. You save this for a rainy day. Okay, he says, Mike, your salary is 25%, what you pay yourself. Okay, this is a small business owner. 35% is your functional fund. That's how you operate the business. That includes your payroll, your rent, all the technology that you use. Okay, so he gave me this right here, and within the first year, I saved $250,000. Okay, but I'm still not answering your question. The question is, what the heck do you invest into? Okay, the most important thing you can do right now, could we be open and honest?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
What's the most paper that you've made in a year? There's no right or wrong answer.
I'll say probably in the years. I'm a college student, so about 15 grand.
I'm gonna tell you something that's what very few people are gonna tell you. The most important thing you can invest in right now is yourself, man.
Mhm.
I spend over $10,000 in personal development every single month, and I've been doing it for 2 years. Okay, I spend over six-figure income on coaches and mentors every single month. I go pay really successful people to like get me uncomfortable. I'm thinking like I'm big shit. Then I get around a guy that's like damn near worth $1 billion, and I don't even know what to say to the guy. And I'm like driving to the coffee shop thinking like, what the fuck am I gonna say to the guy? Like I put myself in that situation, but I pay to get access to that. The most important thing you should invest in is yourself. Okay, that's one. That's 100% real. Okay, like me, if you gotta hang with me and talk to me, you'd be like, man, he's a regular fucking guy, regular cat from round the way, the other side of the tracks. But I could be full of shit. But if you listen to me, you're like, man, he actually knows something. Okay. So Serena's sister, okay, Chris, hi Chris, she's been hanging out for the last 3 days. And I just met her 3 days ago. She's all new to this. She's been showing up to every meeting. And I know, Chris, you're probably like, man, this guy, he don't look like shit, but he actually knows something. Okay. The reason why I know something because I got information from people way more successful that create higher than me currently. So I'm investing myself heavily. Okay.
Right.
Let me give you like the PR answer. Okay. So you will never become wealthy, and I never want to say put nothing on you. You will never become wealthy. I'm not wealthy, but on paper you can call me rich. Okay. But you will not become wealthy if you do not have cash flowing assets.
Right.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Okay. Christy knows that.
Yes.
So what I'm doing right now, this is what I'm doing. And man, I need to get my stuff together. I need to get my stuff together in a real way. Because right here, you guys see my calendar? Look at my calendar. You guys see my calendar?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, let me go to Monday. See where it says real estate? Look on Tuesday. See where it says real
Yep.
estate?
Yep.
I'm sitting on fucking liquid cash. I'm sitting on USD dollars in my bank right now, and I ain't doing nothing for me except for losing money. And
Right.
for me, I haven't put a time aside. I haven't made a committed decision. I have not got educated enough to say, oh shit, let me go buy that apartment complex because I got the cash to do it. I need to free up my attention so I can go buy those apartment complexes, and I can actually have complexes that will flow me money. It's still actually my net worth because it's in form of walls and a roof. Okay, I actually have equity, and I can have that, pay it off, give it to my kids. So for me, man, from the school I'm from the people I talk to, the number one thing if you want to talk about investments would be real estate.
Real estate. You're right.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't care if there's a dip in 2008, it's going to go back up. Okay, there's a house I'm going to move into. It's $14 million. And when I graduated high school in 2002, it was 1.4. It's crazy. It added $12 million in that time frame. Real estate. That's what it is. And I got some weird shit I'm doing, and that's the next move. You can go look at my partners. We're getting a little real estate fund together, and that's what I want to do with y'all, and that's what I want to do with whoever wants to rock with it. You're like, yeah, man, you know, a little apartment complex with Mike.
Hell yes, let's do it. Let's work. Where's working out for you?
I'm just telling you. I will let you know when I get stuff done and we go buy some damn apartments and we become free. We go to Africa, start helping folks. Okay, like for real. Okay. Are you kidding me? That's already 30 minutes. Shit. Okay, Bianca.
Okay, we're getting this up to speed, everybody. So next is Mr. DeAndre Robinson. Mr. DeAndre, unmute yourself, please.
Hello, everyone. Mike, how you doing, man?
I'm doing really good, man. Thank you. How are you?
I'm all right. I've been away from the program for a little minute. I'm gonna be transparent with you. I'm dealing with some personal stuff, and so I've been away.
Yeah.
From the training and everything, and so tapping back in, but I'm at a crossroad.
Yep.
On whether or not if I can even continue, to be honest with you.
Okay.
And so I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay. I can help you with that. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Okay. So guys, I'm gonna give you guys million dollar information right now. Okay. So this is not me. This is from my coaches, some of my mentors, Wise Consulting. Okay, so look, so a lot of people ask me like, Mike, how the hell you go from like being broke your whole life? I got my custom license plate coming in the mail. It said broke kid on a damn Lamborghini, literally. I'm at the car show with all these people. It says broke kid. Okay, so what happens is we're gonna go through life, and this is gonna represent like a pipeline, and I'm just gonna go through life. Man, my OCD is killing me. There you go. Okay. So we're gonna go through life, and I'm gonna graduate high school, and I'm gonna get a job, and I'm gonna meet my wife, and we're gonna have a child, and we're gonna go to Disneyland, and now I'm 31 years old, and I got a nice car, and now I get to go see my aunts more often. We're gonna go through life. Okay, so anything you do, this is not me. This is from a book called Fundamentals of Thought. Everything is a cycle of action. Okay, your wife says, "Hey, DeAndre, go get milk." Okay, you leave, you start the cycle, you get the milk, you come back, done. Okay, anything we've ever taken up. Okay, you went out on a date. Okay, you went to take up a new job. Man, I kind of like this cat. Man, it's Mac Barron. He look like a little bro to me. I mess with this cat. I like what you're saying. There was a beginning. There was a beginning. Not only was there a beginning, there was a goal. Not only was there a beginning and a goal, there was a purpose. And this is from Wise Consulting. In life,
I can't hear anything. I can't see you or nothing.
No, you guys
I can hear you. I can hear you.
I hear you.
I hear you.
I hear you.
I can hear him.
You doing
Okay, I can hear you now.
You got this, DeAndre.
DeAndre, I know you're just doing a prank on me, man. It's okay. Somebody got
No. That's real rap. I live under a flight path, and so every time an airplane flies over my house, it fucks up my Wi-Fi.
Wow.
Gotcha. Okay, that's okay. So check this out. What I'm saying is, no matter what you take up. Okay, I met a beautiful Latina girl 13 years ago. Her name is Diana. And I was like, man, I like her. Like, I'm gonna take her out on a date. We're gonna go dancing. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna do the whole deal, everything. Now we got 2 babies. There was a goal. Okay, dude's like, I promised grandma I'm gonna graduate Harvard. And somehow, some way, as tough as it is, he graduated Harvard, or she did it. Okay, but what happens is people fall off. Okay, people fall off. What happens is people get lost in the woods. Okay. How many people including yourself, you're like, man, I'm about to go to the gym. I got the gym pass. I got my new Nike shorts. I'm ready to go. After the second, third week, ain't no more gym. Come on now, y'all be real. Yeah, be real.
Yeah, that's me. That's
real.
Now we've been honest, but look. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. This is what I'm really trying to tell you guys. Watch this. Any new endeavor or new cycle of action, okay, it started with a goal. I'm gonna get a 6-pack. I'm gonna take this Diana girl out. I'm gonna make her my girlfriend, or she's gonna want to be my girlfriend. And then there was a purpose behind it. Okay, so at the very top of doing anything, the very top, there is a goal, and the deeper why is what you call a purpose. Okay, so now I'm gonna go through life. Shit, I done met Casey Cox. I'm ready to take over the world. I done started Harvard, and then boom, life. Ouch. And you get a little setback because life is going to push you back. Life, Oliver, life. I'm learning this. Life really, the physical universe pushes people back. It's intended to. That's what it is. That's the video game we're in. So what happens is you're like, man, I'll go back to the gym later. That didn't work out. Let me make this excuse. Let me not do it. Let me forget about the real estate stuff. What happens is you get lost in the woods. And what we need to do is get back on track. So here's a $1 bar for you. This is from Wise Consulting. Okay. Anytime you get lost, or you have uncertainty or doubts, or you saying, oh no, should I really do this Harvard thing? Grandma was not gonna be that mad. Or, should I stay married with Diana? What you have to do is go back to that first step when you took it. I'm like right here at square one. And this is Wise Consulting. This ain't Mike. You have to rehabilitate that purpose. You have to grab your shoulders, and you gotta be like, all right, Mike, I know Diana be telling you clean up the damn laundry, and she yelling at you for coming home late from work again. And I got to rehab when I met that woman, when I was like, I would do anything to marry this woman. Or I would do anything to become a high ticket closer, or I would do anything to become a Harvard graduate. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. The only thing that happened for me, it's rough. It was hard. It was challenging. I wanted to quit. Fucking had anxiety, all that, everything we all go through. Not sure how to look in the mirror. I'm like, can I really? And all I did was I just fell forward. My arms blown off. I'm falling forward. I looked up and I was like, fuck, we got 3 Lamborghinis now. Shit. And kept going. You feel? The reason why I don't quit, the reason why I don't tire, the reason why I refuse to lose at anything is because I'm not worried about money. I'm not worried about like what I'm gonna eat. I'm not worried about my rent. I got a bigger responsibility. My responsibility here is financial freedom for my family, and right here helping people across the world. If you guys don't know, by the time I'm 45, I'm gonna be out here, and I'm gonna be literally in poor parts of the world, in Africa, Mexico, Belize, setting up school systems, running water. That's what gets me excited. So how the hell I can't handle what I'm doing right now? Because
awesome. Yeah.
I got a way bigger goal and a way bigger purpose.
I hear you.
And see, I hear everything that you're saying, and wholeheartedly. The second aspect to what I'm getting at is also too trying to make this whole thing affordable, because situations have changed, and so there's a lot on my plate right now.
Yeah,
and definitely trying to fit this in. is hard. It's complicated, but I'm willing to figure it out. I'm willing to figure it out and make it happen.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna be
the universe pushing back.
Yeah, I'll be real.
Yeah, the universe always pushes back, and the thing about it too, brother, is that gives you even more. Because for me, it was a struggle for me with that too, but that gave me even more reason to even keep pushing forward. Like, you just got to figure it out. And that's why you need this even more, because of those reasons. It's because, it's hard right now for you to be able to afford it. If you got to cut out, fast food, or, just cut corners wherever you can. That's what I had to do.
Yeah.
Because I just made up my mind, I have to have this.
Can I say something, Mike?
Of course, please.
Please. I just want to encourage you, brother. We're going to do this thing. All of us are going to push through.
Amen.
I don't really have the finances. I ain't got it like that. But guess what? If I don't do it, I still wouldn't have it.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
We're going to push through. We're going to get this thing, because I'm supposed to be wealthy. Not for me, not just for me, but for everybody else around me.
Yes.
There's no sense of me going from year to year to year being unwealthy. You're going to do it. You're going to do it.
You're going to do it.
Hey, Danica, I knew I loved me some Deborah McCoy. Okay.
Yes.
I appreciate the encouragement from y'all, though. Real rap, though. I appreciate it.
You don't want to, like, what's the whole point if you're like, you become super successful, when you become super successful and you got nobody to share it with, you got no house, no loved one, you don't want to walk through success alone. You don't want to do it alone. So I need a volunteer, please. I need someone to be DeAndre's accountability partner. I need somebody to do it. That way, if he ain't feeling it or you ain't feeling it, you guys hold each other accountable. Because somebody be DeAndre Robinson's accountability partner.
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I'll do it too.
A lot of help.
We'll all be reaching out to you.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
DeAndre gonna be pissed now. He gonna be pissed. He's like, don't play. Like, she gonna go, oh boy. I'm telling you. Danica, could you connect them? Friend request, hold up.
Yes,
okay.
Of course.
And another thing, my Facebook was hacked, so I got to create a whole new page, and I've been contemplating if I'm gonna do it.
That's easy, man.
Your Facebook was hacked, or you fell for a Cash App scam?
That's it. That's easy. What you say, Sean?
I said your Facebook was hacked, or you fell for a Cash App scam?
That Cash App scam.
Got a Cash App scam? Okay, say that. Say you fell for a Cash App.
I fell for a Cash App scam. I ain't gonna. That's exactly what happened.
I know that.
It's okay.
What's going on.
They be like, man, the FBI hacked my profile and they ain't got it no more, man.
I know.
We are here
You know,
for
Sean. You know me. I always, I be keeping it super light. Okay, so
I ain't gonna lie. Ain't no future in my front.
Yeah.
No, all good. DeAndre, let me say one last thing, man. Like you link up with Miss McCoy, okay, and then we got to make a committed decision. That's what I did. I made a committed decision. It wasn't a partial decision. It wasn't even a decision. I made a committed decision. I literally one night, it's young Mike. I'm in my 20s. I looked at the damn moon. I had nothing, and I said, I'm done. I said, done. I said, I surrender. I'm going all fucking in, and that's what happened for me. So we got to make we got to look in the mirror and say, are we playing, or like are we players or are we pretenders? And we can make excuses or we can get results, but you cannot do both. Okay, Ms. McCoy, I got something special for you. So Danica, make sure you link me up with her too. Okay, let me go to Sean Adams real quick. Sean, go. You got to introduce yourself, man.
Hey, what up, Mike? What up, Mike? Thank you. Pleasure.
Come on, Sean. Speak on it, baby. Give us something, baby. Come on.
Some of you guys may know me. Some of you guys may not know me, but I've been
I know you.
I've been rolling with Mike.
Yeah.
I've been rolling with Mike for like 2 years. Mike completely changed my life. Listen, I'm gonna tell you 100%. The only way you will fail with Mike is if you quit. If you quit, that's the only way you'll fail. I mean, we can't help you. You'll have every.
Hey, Sean. Hey, sorry to cut you off, man, but I like your hotel's super nice today, bro. Your hotel, you rocking, man. I love your hotel, man.
I thought that might be a high-rise apartment.
That's a house. Hotel. It's like a straight apartment.
It's a game day today, baby. So it's gonna be crazy.
House.
Oh wow.
With that being said, though, Mike, I wanted to ask you. It's more so for him. But what do you think is the number one like secret to success? You give us a lot of bars, but like if you had to,
I'll give it to you right now. I'll give it to you right now. I'm gonna give you guys the secret to success. I'm gonna give you the secret to success that ain't nobody ever told you. You can't find this on YouTube. You can't find this from Tony Robbins. You can't find it from Gary Vee. Okay, I'm gonna give you really the secret to success right now. The secret to success. It's the motorcycle.
It's a motorcycle?
Good. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Sean, the secret to success. Okay, Jesse, I see you. Is having the right information. That's having the right data. Having the right keyword is right. Having the right data and operating on that data. Okay, I'm gonna say it to you again. The secret to success is having the right data and operating on that data. So you have the information and you actually apply it. You operate like that. Okay. So
Academy.
So I'm gonna talk about that for a second. The information I had growing up from my 6-year-old mom was money don't grow on trees. Life is limited. You rich people, that's for the lucky people. Rich people are greedy. She's not a bad person, but that's the information I had. So as I'm walking out of high school, I was afraid of, like, I was a hard worker, but I never knew I could be a millionaire because that's the data. And what we're doing is we're constantly getting the wrong data through people that love us, through teachers, through professors. You're getting the wrong data. It's not about being positive. It's the right data. You guys gone through Intro to Awareness. It's not about being negative. It's not about being positive. It's about being right. You have to have the right data. I could have the sweetest person in the world. Okay. Mrs. Jefferson, let's say. She's like, Mike, there's no such thing as gravity. Young man, just walk right. Trust me, it's safe over there. You're at the edge of the building. Just take one more step. You'll be safe. And she might meet that in her heart. Because it's not about being positive. It's about being right. And all I'm going to do is disobey that law called gravity, splat. And she's like, what? So I in that scenario, I got the wrong data. Okay, so what happens for most people, watch this, Sean, this is what most people do. Any fool, anybody, your brother that's fucked up, your sister that's acting crazy, okay? She'd be like, could you believe so-and-so happened this, and this was on the news and this and that? And you're like, what? Are you kidding me? And you immediately go tell somebody. And what you really need to do is you need to stand guard at the door of your mind. You can't let any bullshit, fuck shit get into your psyche. I'm not really taking business advice from anybody not more successful than me. Like, I not to be like, sound like a jerk, but the data I'm getting are people that are doing 150, 250 million, $500 million, literally people like on my phone that I'm starting to meet right now. They're like, oh, he cool. You wow, your boy. So I get information for people more successful for me because I need to reach those heights in my mind. Okay, so you have to stand guard at the door of your mind, and the way you do it is you first off say, what's the validity of this individual? What's the validity of this? I'm gonna take advice from you. All you do is cocaine every night. Why listen to you? What's the you got a good marriage? Oh, you're a good person. Oh, you take care of your okay. Oh, we're talking about success. Oh, you got a good business too. Okay, let me hear it. What's the validity of the individual? What's his or her expertise about the subject they're speaking on? Okay, does the information even make sense? Just because Tony Robbins says something to me don't mean I gotta accept it. Mike, cheat on your wife. I'm Tony Robbins. That don't make no sense to me. Okay, like it don't make no damn sense. What you talking about, Tony? You nasty. Okay, what's the validity of the individual? What's their like? Who are they on the subject they're speaking on? Okay, does it make sense? And once I can say yes, 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 I'm like, that's gold. That's truth. That's law. That's as real as gravity. So for me, I've been an expert at taking information and duplicating the information. There's been one lines that have made me millions of dollars. One lines. I said, hold on, Grant, say that one more time, bro. I didn't. Shit. It was like when I first learned about gravity. Okay, when I first learned about saying like, thank you, I'm gonna do something nice. The secret to success, Sean Adams, is having the right information. Parentheses, don't take information from any fool, and operating on that information. If you're really picking up what I'm dishing down, you can be like, okay, that's all I needed to hear tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Mike, I have a question.
Real.
Yes. Sean, we good, fam?
Yep. No, that's amazing. And I think, Mike, now, you know, you used to have to do something, Mike, when you was coming up to have a platform. You have to be famous. You had to do something to have a platform. Now everybody has a platform, and I feel like there's more misinformation, more victim mindset out there.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you had to get this discovered. You like Giselle's in the mall in Brazil, and she's like 16. They're like, Giselle, I don't know what it is, but she got it. It's like Cindy Crawford. Now it's like it's the internet. You know what I mean? Now opportunity. Okay, cool. Someone else had a question.
I have a question.
Okay. I've been looking at you.
So Grayson just put me in here. I'm not yet in y'all's academy, but I'm excited to be here. I'm glad to be here. What's the next step I could take to get, you know, where I need to be with y'all?
I would say, I hate to be rude, but if I were you, I would turn around now because I'm not really that. This is all a show. No, I'm joking. What's the next step? Grayson. I'll have
Get in the academy.
Sign up.
Yeah, definitely sign up. In the academy. Every penny.
Hey, he gave you a free ticket. That's cool. It's funny because I've been staring at you the whole time. Yeah, hit up Grayson. Like, hold on, I'm gonna mute myself because I'm a custom. Grayson's.
Oh, Rio, you better, girl. I'm already over her. 6 figures.
I hope. Yeah, we got to do that because he's gonna be in trouble now. Okay. Okay.
I don't want to get him in trouble.
It's okay. Okay. Cool. I got a hard stop in like 10 minutes, y'all. Okay.
Yeah, well, we'll be taking 2 more questions, Mike. So I've been looking at this guy like some time now. So Mr. Richard Fadden, he looks like a character in one movie, The Matrix. I was like,
oh, look at that.
Okay. Come on, Richard Fan.
Hey, peak mental state.
Maybe like you play poker.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
you do.
right.
Hey, so Mike, a couple questions. So first one, so fact finding, like for appointment setting, like what's like your main topics and like how to get the senior data, and then also how to control the conversation, because I feel like my call's been like 30, 35 minutes.
Okay, cool. So are you already fully certified?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where you at right now? Where are you placed at?
You want me to say it?
Yeah.
Temecula?
Who is it?
Temecula?
Oh, Temecula. Okay.
Up the road.
Okay, he acting like a pervert. He all trying to keep it all secret. No. Okay. So Richard, this is with the fact finding, Jesse. With the fact finding, dude. The thing is, a lot of people turn this into like a gimmick. They're like, all right, let me pull out my fact finding questions, and I'm gonna use these 3 at my favorites, and then I'm gonna use this, and then if he says that, I'll go this way. It's like too mechanical. So what I do, Richard, can you still hear me?
Yeah.
what I do, man, I get in communication with people. I get in deep communication with people. And all I'm thinking about is like, where the heck they at? Where the heck do they want to be? And what's their stop? Or what problem do they want to solve? Or what's the ruin? It's all the same thing. You're here, man. Okay. You're doing that trucking stuff and it's rough and it's hard and you want to make it 6 figures. Okay. Or you lose 20 pounds for a personal trainer, or you want to create a business. Like, what's the stop, man? You like 24 now, you 34, you 50. What's your ruin? So all I'm thinking is like, what problem can I help them solve? And what is the thing that's stopping them? What is it? What is it? So I need to ask the right questions to find out what the problem is that he or she's looking to solve. And I need to ask the right questions so I can see like how I could potentially solve it. And then I need to tie in my product or service to show them that this could be a vehicle to solve that problem. So I go to the car dealership, man. This is 2 years ago. I'm at Lexus. This is 3 years ago, Lexus. Okay, I walk in. I'm like, hey, man, family's growing. New baby's coming up. We need like an SUV, man. The guy wasn't that good. He was talking about everything but a freaking SUV. You're like, this one? Nah, bro, I want an SUV. Okay, my wife is so sold on the SUV. I was like, man, we got to go. This guy's a foolio. Okay. The problem that I was looking to solve is the family's growing. I need more space. What's my ruin? What's stopping me? Man, I don't got a car right now that has enough space. Okay. So what he has to do is say, Mike's here. He wants the SUV. What product or service do I have that can solve that problem? Oh man, I got all these SUVs here. So that's all you're doing. So what you got to do, Richard, is this. Are you still tracking me?
Yeah, I'm following you.
Okay. So check this out. What you really got to do, bro, is when we're fact finding, you can find this in the academy. I don't think about what questions. I'm just like this. It's a blank canvas, and like an artist has a big old white canvas, and I'm like, okay, let me just start asking questions, and I start putting it together, and I could literally see physical things that start to come together. I'm like, I got it. And you'll know when you're fact finding at a high level because you'll cognate. You'll be like, fuck, dude, I got it. I know exactly where you're at. I know, bro, we're about to crush right now. I'm about to show you exactly how to go from here to here. And if you go watch my live closes, you'll see me do it every time. Because I'm a pro. I don't do no like, let me do some quick words on your ass so I can like trick you. I don't do all that, man. I'm like, what problem can I help you solve? How can you even hit that target yet? I did it with Preston. I said, man, give me the data. Give me the data. So seeing your data is what you want. Seeing your data means information at the highest level. So when I meet the dude, I'll be nice. I'll be cordial. But I'm not like, hey, man, watch that new Spider-Man movie? It was pretty good, huh? Hey, you keep the dude died at the end? What'd you think? It has nothing to do, like, when you do sales, okay, it's not random talking like a barbecue. It's very controlled. It's very goal-oriented communication. It's goal. You never heard me say this. It's goal-oriented communication. Like, you're here, and I'm going to take you here, and I'm going to ask you questions to get the right data and keep you on track. So I love these questions. So watch this. Here we go. This is how it goes down. Okay, it goes down just like this. All right. So now you ask the second question. How do you control the communication? If you ever met somebody that's really good at sales and closing, their ability to control a communication line is stellar. And you've met someone that does this deal that's kind of like average or amateur or new, the prospect will vomit all over him or her. And you're just taking it. He's taking it. You're saying, yeah, because that's probably happening sometimes, right?
Yep.
Okay, it's okay. You're man enough to admit it. Okay, Sean Adams gonna be like, man, you got to call my cash app. Watch, he would call you on next. Watch. Okay, so check this out. This is how it goes down, man. You want to open up a phone call. And you want to set an appointment with a qualified prospect. End the cycle. Okay. In a perfect world, we go from A to B. Single guys, in a perfect world, you want to go up to a young lady, ask her on a date, and you guys go on a date. Simple as that. We don't live in a perfect world. So what happens is you're gonna start questioning and fact finding how to go and what happened, how come it didn't work. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And then what did your wife say? Okay, totally got that. And then when did you say you started the business again? 2008. Okay. And then you're gonna pivot for the appointment. But what's gonna happen is he Okay, this wise consultant. He's going to originate. He's going to originate something that is not going with the flow. What you want to do is you want to keep the prospect on this line. Okay, you want to keep the prospect on this line. Here's you in red. You seen it?
Yep.
Here's a prospect on blue. In a perfect world, they're flowing with you. But the prospect is going to originate. He's going to say, hey, man, hold on, time out. How much does it cost, though, man? Because I ain't trying to waste nobody's time. And now he's going to be in control, or she's going to be in control, because they're the ones asking the questions. The way you maintain control, can you hear me?
Yep.
Is by asking questions. Okay, let me say it again. Richard, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. The way you see what I'm doing? Someone
I see.
up on exactly. Yeah. Okay.
Get some off. Go back on it.
The way you maintain control is by asking questions. So you got that cousin that be talking too damn much like me.
Yeah.
Hey, Sally, what's going on? This and this, and you're gonna see grandma again, and he's like, man, shut the fuck up. Okay. So what you want to do is this is how you do it. Okay, you're gonna intercept this, keeping that really good rapport.
Yep.
Hey, Mike, hold on, time out, man. I ain't doing nothing like this. I just know how much it costs because I ain't trying to waste your time or my time. Hey, dude, real quick, totally got that. Right now, I just want to see if you'd be a good fit. Let me ask you a question though. Time out, real quick. And you want to just return them back to the line gently, and then you start asking questions again. Okay, you got to practice that. You got to drill it. Go watch my closes. And then, Richard, what's happened, man, is this. So I get the glasses. I start moving a little different. It's crazy. Okay, so come on, Preston. We ain't playing. Okay, so Richard. So
acknowledge.
I meet people like this. I start talking to them. In communication, you want to get in two-way communication. You got that friend to be, can you get in word? What you do for that person, okay? Hold on, real quick. Hold on, time out. Hey, real quick. Hold on, real quick. Let me ask you a question. Hey, did you like the movie? Outstanding. What did you think? That's great. What was your favorite part? No kidding. Me too. Let me ask you another question. What do you think about part 2 coming out soon? That's awesome. Hold on, real quick. You literally stop. I dare you to do that to somebody. I dare you to do that to someone. No, next time somebody's in your ear.
Hold on, real quick.
Hold on. I'll be walking. I got a great marriage. Me and my wife are very much in love. I walk home. It had been 12 hours, and she's ready to just take off my neck. She's talking about, you left the fucking socks in front of the bed all day. Are you out your? And she just ready to kill me. I said, Diana, real quick. I promise you, real quick. Let me just ask you this: what is going on for dinner? What are we doing for dinner? Okay. No, you're not. I hate when you do this. No, I'm gonna take care of the sock. I promise you. It's right there. It's done. Look. Hey, let me ask you a question. You want steak or you want chicken? Okay. And it's the craziest thing. It's because my communication is very high, man. Very high.
Yeah.
Does that help you, bro?
Yeah, for sure it does.
Okay. Damn.
Appreciate it.
Guys, I got to shake right now. Danica, we got to get everybody back on. We're pushing like 100 people. Anybody learn anything? Was this cool for anybody? Kind of, sort of, maybe?
Yeah.
Hey, Mike. Yeah. Okay. So let me just, I know everybody did not get their questions out. We will link in the month of June. I promise you. We got some live events coming up here in the facility. Let me show you guys the facility. Danica, can we go big view? Pin?
Here, yep.
I can't wait for that.
Just
Wow.
Yeah. Forehead been looking like that the whole time? Shit. It looked like somebody sprayed baby oil on me. It's fucking crazy. Okay, so the hell?
Real quick, Mike.
Hey, Mike, I'm gonna go back in production, but appreciate it, bro.
Hey, Mike.
Tell me, fam.
Nice one, Mike.
Thank you. That's great.
Thank you so much, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Look. What we got to do is, if y'all want to ever come down San Diego, if you live in Temecula, LA, come hang out. Just make sure you talk to the supervisor so we know you're coming. We got to have enough coffee and donuts for people.